of the idea. He's not really blocking. He's just waiting to start butchering.
So the door is just not. Sorry.
It's closed,
It's closed.
I'd say, but not locked or anything. Or
Got it. Okay.
Wait a minute. Is this a door too?
Yes, that's a door.
Yep.
I could just put a wall of force here, and then all of us could come out. That one I say out loud.
The old man's gone then.
He's with Maxwell.
Yeah, they're getting out.
He looks
Yeah.
younger than the first time I saw him earlier.
Bernard moved back to the first door.
All right. As you do that, you guys begin moving. This door will swing wide open, and so will this one. Like basically, by the time you're moving,
Volan is kind of sort of taking the dodge action and like stepping back, basically like a fighting retreat, shield raised, but not running.
Okay, sure.
Until he gets to the door.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I cast wall of force just as Volan crosses the doorway.
Gotcha. As you do that, this guy is not going to see it. He's going to just kind of bump into it. And he's going
It's
to...
invisible.
Yeah, he's going to just like... Just run into the wall.
Cool.
You can see some more people come out, like loosely behind, so to speak. Like, there's a lot
Let's
of...
get out of here.
And you can... I can't remember... Wall of Force doesn't block sound, right? I don't think so.
I'm not sure actually.
It doesn't...
I feel like it would,
It's just
but
like physical things and magic.
Bernard would point at this guy and look at Volan and said, "What do?"
Shoulder that one. That one's you leave for Maxwell.
Okay. Bernard would carry him then.
Sound can pass through it, but it kind of sounds like it's muffled. So you can definitely hear some people saying, "Someone figure this out. How do we get through here?" But this guy is gonna take a good look at you for sure.
Yeah, Volan's doing the same from this side, and as they rush in and start trying to figure out what to do, as Bernard starts carrying the unconscious one with him, Volan will speak into this room and just say, "Your organization is going to die within the coming weeks. Abandon it while you can, and find work elsewhere. This will be your only warning." He's gonna turn and walk away.
This guy's just gonna look and kind of just slam on the wall of force here.
Intimidation check?
I mean, you're more than welcome. More than welcome to. Okay.
Yo, they all drop their arms and they all drop their weapons and walk out. They're like, "Yeah, he's right."
I'll just say, this guy, as he gets intimidated, he kind of is frustrated at the wall. He kind of just slams his weapon against it, and it bounces back and hits the guy. Out of frustration, and you can kind of see him on the ground bleeding. And he's just gonna say, "Stop looking at me! Fuck!"
Sowing dissent.
But yeah, this guy will crawl away. But I'll say, as you walk away,
Bernard is carrying this one.
You're taking this guy with you?
Yeah.
Okay. As you take that guy, I'll say a new person kind of walks up to the door through the wall of force, and he kind of just looks at you. You can see that this person definitely is a little bit... He's very tall. Probably... How tall is Volan again?
In his armor, a little above 7 feet.
Okay, then this guy is probably matching your height, so to speak. And you can see him kind of just stroking his chin, taking a good look at who's scurrying off. But you can see this very tall, muscular person with a very
armored. What's his profession look like?
Right now, he doesn't Okay, I'll say he definitely looks like he's a very well built person. Maybe someone who's had some martial training. Deep dark brown skin. Is surprisingly smooth despite his physique that you can see, but it is very rugged as well. He's akin to you, where he has like that presence, like that commanding presence. As he strokes his chin and kind of just looks at you guys scurry off.
Vaughn just look at him over his shoulder as he walks away.
All right, but you guys make your way towards the way you came out from, or came in, I guess. And you kind of just follow that weird staircase down that goes, or next to that little creek thing that comes out. And you make your way down there. No problem.
Oh, a sec. Is Volan within 1 mile of Ravage when they like as they're going through?
1 mile?
Yeah, that's the range on the command.
Yeah, I'll say so.
Volan will command Ravage to try and find a way out of the city towards Volan.
Okay. I'll have him do that. What is the? I can't remember if you can communicate telepathically with Ravage or not.
I
Is-
can.
What was the
That's
condition of this?
within 1 mile.
Is it Fine Steed, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Steed is within 1 mile of you. You can communicate with each other telepathically.
Can Ravage fly again? I can't remember.
No, he's
Okay,
he's
thank
just
God.
a war horse.
God.
So basically, a gate guard is gonna get a really rough day.
Yeah.
As a big ass war horse. he's
Yeah.
gonna-
Wars just runs around the city,
Eh.
not giving a damn in the world. But okay. As you kind of make your guys' way through this like dark tunnel, following like the formation, the natural flow, like this almost man-made creek river thing. At some time, you do eventually spend what seems to be about an hour or two traversing. Albeit it is just a straight and moist path. Maybe it can be a little bit slippery. But that's nothing for you guys. And you eventually do find your way out. I'm gonna show you where you guys would end up. So I'm just gonna summon you guys here. If I can. I don't think you guys have a party name, do you, so to speak?
No,
I don't think so.
we do.
Okay. I'll just name you this for now. This works.
We probably should have one at this point.
Yeah. The Cock's Chosen? Thoughts? What? I think it's appropriate.
The cock doesn't like us.
I guess. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys. Oh, that's where you guys are. Alright. So, I'm gonna just summon you guys out here. Can't remember. Oh, shit. But, you guys find yourselves out, in an underground path. Just barely outside the city, and you find Ravage waiting out here. He was not able to get in, concerning
Okay.
the thing, but you do find yourself at like this little river thing here, just outside the city. No big deal. But yeah, find yourselves in the forest just outside the Shimmering Mountains and outside of Jorora.
Volan's gonna mount Ravage.
All right.
Look at the bottom left island.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, boy. This is what I was talking.
Tigris the Raving.
This is the doom of this world, right here.
Yeah.
It's fine. Anyways, but yeah, so you guys find yourselves in a relatively unfamiliar place, but you can see the city not too. I mean, it's in distance, but I mean, it's still a ways, some way away. And I do believe it was getting pretty late, or getting towards that point. So
It was like afternoon once we
Yeah.
like set out to do this. So
yeah, so I guess you can say it's approaching evening somewhat soon, as well. But as you guys emerge out into the woods, Victor is gonna say, "Oh boy, that was quite the hike underground."
It
Made out.
was.
You should be safer out here.
I hope so. Surely the woods has nothing dangerous. Hopefully.
Huh. Are we to return to the manor then?
We probably should. We have a important meeting tomorrow.
Mm.
I agree.
Uh, am I supposed to come with you guys?
Of course.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can.
Want to be kidnapped and murdered again.
We can shelter you at my residence.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like a plan. I don't exactly, I probably don't have a home anymore, so that would be great.
Yeah, they burnt it down again.
Again?
Again.
I really should have gotten that fire insurance.
Yeah, maybe. Might be prudent for an alchemy lab.
Well, you know. Anyways, yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Well. So I know we're gonna make our way back to the city, but I don't exactly have any identification papers on me right now. So is there gonna be a problem, or you guys have that sorted out?
Well, didn't I forge Bernard's? I'm pretty sure. Can I forge it? Yes.
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Well, also with a noble.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Forge.
My calligraphy.
Can I make an insight check?
Sure.
Oh,
What's it
Bernard.
for?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just like, does Volan like know Bernard well enough to know that something's kind of up?
I mean, you'd probably see that he's talking a little bit different, for sure.
Yeah.
I think everyone would
Like,
notice he's talking a little bit different.
Like,
Whenever you roll that.
Sure.
that's a solid 7. So
Wouldn't you get? You would know him for years. I feel like you would get advantage. Maybe that's just me though.
I take advantage, but
How does that?
Sure.
For forging documents.
alright.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's another 7.
No way.
That just shows your
Those sevens
relationship.
combined, that's a 14. If you think about it that way.
Ultimately, it's still a 7.
It is talking weird.
Yeah. I mean, everyone would notice that he's talking a little bit weird. For sure, everyone would have picked up he has not completed a full sentence since the retaking of Victor, I guess.
Mhm.
Since before, a little bit before. Ever since we got mind blasted. Oh, hold up this deed. I'm gonna try to read it. Is it still want me to read it?
You can't speak it, but you can read it.
Weird.
What?
Like, hold up the paper. Weird.
Fuck did you find that?
Uh, uh, I picked it up. Shit, oh fuck, that's a full sentence.
I
Oh,
pick
sorry.
up.
I picked up. I picked up.
Why you sound like an orc
Did you
now,
bash
bro?
your head against the fucking door or something?
Are you okay? Are you having a stroke? Do
No,
you smell toast?
no. Toast. Yummy.
Fuck's sakes.
Some
Volan is going to ride over next to Bernard, and he's going to expend 5 points of lay on hands to try to, do what that does.
Yeah.
To either neutralize a disease or poison affecting the creature.
As you do that, you do cure him of a disease, but it's not exactly
I had a disease.
not the one that you were
didn't
hoping
even-
for. You had a disease. You just never
What
went to a
disease?
doctor, bro.
What disease did I have?
Tetanus? Is that it?
Like,
I don't remember that. Yeah.
You good?
No.
The fuck is wrong with the bear?
I try to diagnose them with the medicine check.
Sure, make a medicine
It's
check.
not the sharpest sword. We can normally talk at least better than this.
Let me take a look.
Sword. No point at the sword in his back.
Alright, so you rolled a 22. You find that he's perfectly in like good condition ever since you know, Volan, did his thing on him. So you're unsure why, but that opens up a whole new bag of questions. Maybe he has a mental disease, or there's an invisible thing on him. Who knows? You're not too sure.
Can I try to ritual or check for magic? / identify.
I suppose you can, yeah.
Well, I guess if are we gonna head back to the city right now, or
I
are
thought
we
we were like
gonna?
on our way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I walk and do it, or do we need to be?
You can walk while you do it. Sure.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, then I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna detect magic first, and if there is something, I'd like try to identify it.
Okay. So as you detect the magic, there is magic, obviously on him that you can detect. No, it's nothing, anything like. It's not like it wasn't stupidly obvious or anything, but the magic associated or school of magic seems to be. Does detect magic tell you what level it is?
Uh,
I think it just
It's
shows you
just
what
school.
level. Yeah, school. Okay. But it's definitely some sort of enchantment magic on him.
hmm,
Did the fall rattle his brain?
he seems to be hexed. Some sort of enchantment. Uh, can I try to identify the enchantment? Or
Sure, if you would like.
yeah, I'd like to do that.
Okay. We love using magic.
Yeah,
All right.
solves all my problems.
Okay. So the magic, if any spells that seems to be affecting it, it seems to be. It is magical in nature, but it's not exactly a spell. If anything, it is akin to what what's it called, Mordekaisen's Mansion. Like if something is casted enough, it would become permanent. So it's akin to like that. And but there is no spell that's directly associated with it. It seems to be definitely draws the line between a curse and actual magic. So that's wonderful. Wow, remove curse would go hard here, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Manner.
I don't have anything for that.
Manner.
Victor is gonna say, "What is the bear saying?"
Hey, we still got that. We still got that ring, right? It's got two
Sorry.
wishes left.
Got one wish on it.
Yeah. One second. Oh.
We could use it to remove curse.
I think it only had the one.
Oh, it only had one charge.
Yep,
Ooh.
unlucky.
Unlucky.
Out of anything that could have been done,
Only I remembered Temporal Sun.
unlucky. But Victor's gonna say, I
got
think
nothing for this.
the bear is trying to say something. I don't know what manners. Manners? I
He
don't know.
definitely doesn't have manners.
Oh, I don't know if I want to see a bear that's angry.
Point at Alexandra. Boom.
You want to go to my house?
Mm.
We're on the way.
Mm.
Why is he grunting like that?
Do you want the nap? Are you hungry?
Mm.
Is that a yes or a no?
Can we get a? Does anyone know how to speak with animals?
I was about to ask that. Can I speak with animals?
Bernard would try to speak Earth sign, actually.
Or
see.
sign? Not
was like-
animals.
You
Just
must
not
know.
able to.
Yeah, he's no longer able to.
So like, this is like broken or not? It's not
No,
broken.
it's
but
not. It's gone. The only
I
language you can
assume your
speak is gone.
intelligence is too low to be able to speak, right?
No, it's not even that.
Oh god.
He lost the ability to speak all languages except for Common. That isn't, and the only time he can speak Common, it's very broken.
I see.
Simple words.
and this is the intelligence as well.
Yeah, his intelligence still did go down though. He's at a 5.
Ah, yes, that would be why he cannot speak. Let's go home and see if we can take care of this.
Aye.
Can you still fight?
Mm. Or nod.
Good. Can't have fucking distractions come tomorrow.
Distraction. He'll hold up the 2 statuettes.
Mm.
You see these 2 figures, I guess. One's a Mario elephant, and the other one's like, I think it's 4 pairs of goats. Sorry, a pair of 4 goats, right? Is that what it is?
It's an ivory goat.
Just one?
I think it
Oh,
will when you use it, I
sweet.
think it will become multiple goats, but
Oh, okay.
Like he's becoming more beast than Earth sign.
Start collecting fucking statues now.
Mm-hmm.
Collecting diseases, collecting curses, collecting statues.
Someone look into getting the bear fixed.
Like neutered? Victor says.
What?
Is that what you mean when you
Neutered.
fix an animal? No offense, Bernard.
Orb.
What's a thorb?
Kid. Child. Pointing himself.
Ub?
Cub.
Uh, Victor's gonna say, do you guys know anything
You're
about us?
pregnant?
Says child.
Down by the docks. Thank
You
much
left your
for the
kid at the
name.
docks? Oh my gosh.
Leave.
You're a bad father.
You left them too? Oh my god.
Can we just go home?
Leave.
Oh, he's gonna start
No,
crying
no,
now.
Sorry. I'm trying to say leave, like
I know.
Liz.
I know what you're trying to say. This is why Victor is not interpreting it wrong, though. But yeah.
Leavers.
Okay.
Orb. Killed. Sorry.
Victor is gonna just be confused, and he says, "Well, I hope you guys can figure that out."
You need to be right back for a second.
Sure. But as you guys make your way back to the city after this weird conversation, you are once again brought back to the place where it started. The city walls, the gate.
Right in here.
And it's a familiar sight back at the city entrance gate. The first place you guys really, encountered the eye, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
But this time, I'll say it's not as busy, but there are still people wanting to get in. It is still guarded by people who kind of will look at your documents, so to speak, but there's no line at this point.
Yep.
And it is getting late, so it is about evening time when you pull up to the gate.
I'll walk up to the guards and show them my papers.
Ah, Miss Alexandra. Nice to see you.
Yes.
What are you doing outside the walls at this hour?
Personal business.
Of course. Don't need to question the noble and their intentions. Well, and this is your entourage behind you, I
Yep,
presume?
It is.
Kind of gives a good look at every one of them. It looks at Bernard, Volan, kind of just, gives a good glance at every person here. Folkwin, albeit weirded out a little bit. And then looks at Maxwell, and then looks at Victor. And then as the guard kind of goes back to you, Alexandra, does one of your entourage have a license for their mount?
A license.
Yes.
You need a license for a horse.
Well, you see, just in this specific case, earlier today there was a horse that exactly matches the description that was running around and making
I murdered one of the captains of your guard, and they're letting me kill another man to make up for it. Do you want to test me right now?
Okay, yeah. Alright, yeah, you can go in. That's awesome. Have a good day, Ms. Alexandra.
Thank you for your cooperation.
You gotta hear this guy sigh
Like,
as
I
he
don't get
leaves.
paid enough for this shit.
Yeah.
He's not getting paid enough.
Didn't even roll for intimidation. Just intimidated.
This guy ain't
That's
doing
a
it.
fact.
Yeah. But you make your way in, no problem. Again, you're greeted with the more not so
Yeah.
nice parts of the city, but you guys make your way through. There definitely are some eyes on you, good or bad, but eventually you are met with no trouble as you make your way through the city. Of course, it would not be the city of Drora without food stands, and you do pass by one of the more famous ones, Bob's. He is quite a house name here in Vectura, even in Drora.
We love Bob's.
Yep. This time, this stand seems to be selling corn dogs.
Oh, Bob's corn dogs.
Yeah. It's 1 silver for a foot long.
We gotta have. We gotta
Bob's
have some.
dogs.
We gotta have some Bob's dogs.
Yes, sir.
Dog.
Not like actual dogs. That's just what they call it.
Mm.
Yes.
Why?
It's beef. Don't worry.
Can I get a source on that? Where is your source?
On if it's beef.
Yeah.
I don't have a source. I'm just telling him that.
Okay.
You made it the fuck up.
Yeah, of course.
Doesn't matter if it's true.
Well, okay. But yeah, Bob's dogs, corn dogs, available to all for a silver for a foot long. That's a steal. It always makes you
Alright.
question how Bob is able to stay in business with these killer prices.
I'll buy a foot long for everyone.
Awesome. Everyone's starving.
Yeah.
Bet. And I will describe this corn dog a little bit. It may be a foot long, but it's quite girthy. It has a lot of meat on it.
We got a girthy one.
You know, maybe like 3 inches in.
Diameter.
Yeah, I think that's the word.
Diameter?
I think that's the word.
Radius.
The fuck?
Is it radius? I don't know.
Radius. I
That'd
mean,
be
3
big.
inches in circumference would
There
be
you go.
about
There you go.
right.
Yeah, there you
Okay.
go. 3
Yeah,
inches.
diameter's still pretty for a corn dog.
But you know, it's good. It has some meat to it. It's packing a punch. You're getting your value for your money.
Uh-huh.
1 silver for that? Oh wow.
Yeah.
But you enjoy your meal as you make your
Bang
way
for my
back.
buck, I guess.
Oh yeah, you're definitely getting a bang for sure.
All right, man.
What? What's the problem? I mean, like, think about it.
No,
Just say the
It's
word.
it's banging good.
I'll show you banging good.
Is that right? Is that right? But yeah, you guys enjoy your meal as you do go way back up to the estate of
Yeah.
your house.
How does Bernard like his corn dog?
Not dog.
Not dog.
The sussy. But yeah, as you kind of are up to the upper city and finally making the final trek to
Does
your
Bernard
house.
eat the stick too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course he does.
Chewy.
What?
Chewy.
Chewy.
Oh.
Gooey.
No. Chewy.
What?
So that's 5 intelligence, man. I question him. There's no life behind those eyes. The lights are on, no one's home, okay?
Well,
Someone look into fixing the bear.
I'll look into it tomorrow. I need to go to town anyways. After our cog meeting.
Right. So, as you make your way into the noble parts of the city, final trek to your house, you'll see the nobles that are out are definitely giving you guys a gander, uh, whispering things amongst each other. Um, hard to say what it is, but well, Bernard would know, but he can't really articulate it anymore.
Wait, sorry, who's speaking?
Just some nobles out and about whispering.
Lord Bernard, no.
You have great hearing, great smell. Yep.
Oh, wait, what are they saying? Bernard wants to know.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, I want to know.
Well, they are definitely saying things about mostly the commoner that is with them. That is evident in commoner's clothing. But they also talk about Alexandra's family right now and the rumors amongst them, and how they seem to be intertwined with politics, and it's not looking good for them from what the other nobles are saying, at least. But those are just the rumors that they're saying.
That's all.
Okay, guard dog.
Where?
All right, but you finally make it back to your estate, Alexandra, where people are waiting for your arrival, and they tend to your every need that they are willing, or that they're able to, at least. That being said, main butler, does say that the message from Lady Ava is still awaiting them, of course, for whenever you guys are ready. Alrighty.
Oh yeah, we got a letter before we left.
Mm-hmm. Quite so. So the butler will say, just come into the dining hall where the lord and the lady are dining, and say, just come whenever you guys are ready. You can have some dessert or something, and they will talk about the letter.
Okay.
So, if you guys want it, you can have a short rest. So there's that. But you probably will be resting pretty soon, anyways.
Yep. I don't. Are we doing anything else today?
Nope. They just told you to come to the dining hall whenever you're ready and settled, to talk about the letter. That's all.
Let's go ahead and do that then.
All right.
Do we need the short rest? Does anyone have things they need to recover?
Can I get anything back?
I don't think you do as an artificer. Artificer.
We can just go now if you guys want.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Let's go.
Right.
To
As
the dining hall.
you make your way to the dining hall to have some. You were offered some dessert. It is a fruit cake, quite in season. But Lady Ava does speak about the letter, and basically she has a very disgruntled face that she carries right now. But she says, just welcomes you all, and it says, asks how your day has been. Anything exciting before the meeting tomorrow?
We rescued our friend here, Victor.
Ah, so that's who that person is. Greetings.
Yes. Victor, this is Ava. Ava Victor.
Hi. Oh, my lady. Yes. And just consumes his cake. But Ava will say, so, in regards to the letter, I'm afraid I don't exactly have the best news for you. It seemed to be predetermined, but effectively, the motion for trial by combat for Volan has been approved, so to speak. It seems.
I think
Obvious-
as far as Volan is concerned, that is good news.
I suppose so, but the mages abstained from the vote, and effectively the rest of the council did just ultimately agreed in it. But tomorrow it will be officially put in motion. I'm telling you now what it's basically just been predetermined.
Do you know who we will fight?
You see, well, we will know who he's going to be fighting. Alaric offered up someone of value, worthy, I suppose. It happens to be his nephew that he offered to choose. He goes by the name of Luck.
And what do
He
you know
is-
about him?
Well, he's an adventurer. He's been in the game for a very long time. He's almost achieved folk hero status, at least amongst people. He's gone around all parts of Arctura, even the Elven continent. Has done some expeditions out in the desert as well. He is well rounded and is definitely a worthy opponent.
Do you know what kind of skills he possesses?
Well, that one I'm not too
Do
sure.
you know what
but
level he is? Do you know what class he is?
He's a level
How
14
many hit
fighter.
points does he have?
How many hit points?
But he's very skilled with the sword.
I see.
My understanding. He definitely one that might prove to be a tough challenge for Olin. Not to say that I'm trying to discredit your skills or anything. So please excuse my comment on that if that offends you. But
Unconcerned.
there was something that Alaric mentioned in the sidelines after that little private meeting with everyone involved. And Alaric told me that he would like to discuss something with you in private, Volan, regarding this entire trial by combat. But
Bishop,
the Archbishop, yes.
what does he want?
He would not tell me. He said it was for your ears only. But he did tell me to relay that matter to you, so I will do so. And I have done so. Well, nonetheless, that is all I really have for you, but that Alaric fellow, the Archbishop, is probably most likely. Just be wary. That's for sure. But I guess tomorrow is a big day, huh?
It is.
Well, I hope all goes well.
I believe in Volan. I've never seen him lose a fight.
I
Well.
hope so. I hope so. Oh boy.
Look, we don't talk about.
10?
I've never seen him lose a fight to anyone other than Bernard.
Mm.
Hey, Volan, maybe you should let Bernard champion for you in the fight.
No.
Oh boy.
I'm sure he would. I'm sure he'd be more than willing.
I'm
No.
sure he would.
Lady Ava will say, in regards to the trial by combat, I do believe they mentioned that anything goes, and I think the only condition is one either dies or yields. I think there seems to be a caveat
You
with
have
that,
to
though.
accept yields.
I'm not too sure. I think that will be discussed tomorrow. I do believe the Archbishop was the one who set the terms, considering he was the one who put it in motion. But, from what I've seen, I don't think you're the type to yield. Or accept yields,
No.
either.
I guess I'll just ask this while she's here. She seems to be on our side. Falcon, you can still cast invisibility, correct?
I can.
And you make me invisible during the fight tomorrow.
Sure.
All right. I'll be able to provide some assistance to you, Volan. Nothing physical, but basically, I'm gonna use my mastermind ability to give you advantage on every attack.
Yo, let's
I just
go.
have to stay within 30 feet of you.
Mhm.
Well, I suppose that is all.
Remember, the real fight comes after.
Yep.
Whatever that means.
Yeah. It's complicated.
You are a complicated bunch, after all.
Don't we know it?
Well.
Lady Ava, would you know of a way to remove curses?
I believe the best person qualified for the task is probably the Archbishop.
Hmm.
Oh.
Something tells me that wouldn't go over well.
Well, he is a religious man. I don't see why he wouldn't help, the Cox, well, Renan's. Sorry, I have to say this. Renan's Cox chosen, you know?
Because he's also a genocidal man.
Is
Who?
there anyone else who can remove
Your
curses
bishop.
of a different persuasion?
I'm not too sure. And she says that to both of your guys' answer questions or statements. Well,
How about making someone smarter? Do you know anyone in the city who can do that?
no, but I suggest you do go to school if that's something you're trying to do.
Okay. Sounds a practical, pragmatic answer, yes.
Well, what other answer would there be?
Something
More
crammed
useful.
and useful.
Well, I'm afraid even that's outside of my scope.
Okay.
Well,
Was worth the ask.
if you have any other questions for me regarding this matter, please ask now before I take my leave.
What's
Okay.
the arena like? Where are we fighting?
There is a sort of Colosseum-like, stage, I suppose, being set up. It's been a long time coming, I guess. Having something like this for events. But I would imagine it's pretty open ground, but I don't see why why wouldn't there be things to make the terrain useful for those tactically minded.
Noted.
Yes. Anything else? Looks at all of you.
What's the legality of performing enhancing substances?
I do believe that
This
it is.
contest.
I do believe that is under the term of all things goes, but maybe you will find out tomorrow, or you can ask Alaric, Archbishop Alaric himself.
I don't think I'll be asking.
Okay, I understand. But I do imagine you have lots of faith in Volan.
Of course. The most.
Well, I think you'll be more than enough, probably. Well, if you have no other questions for me, I will take my leave. I wish you all a good night and good luck tomorrow regarding the meeting.
Thank you.
And Lady Ava retreats onwards to wherever she came from. That is for sure. Right. Well,
Has Volan ever heard of luck? Given his
I would say
profession?
it's more like you guys are on opposite spectrums of the term of like mercenary and adventuring. It's more like he's never really you're around people that don't necessarily would speak of him, so to
Okay.
speak. So
Probably nothing.
yeah, so it's like it's more like you are in it for the money and things, right? Like as actual work, while this guy Luck is doing it like out of pure like curiosity and other things, so to speak. Not necessarily purpose, but like very blindsided intent, I guess. Very innocent, I guess, in that sense.
Yeah, gonna have to kill him now.
Mhm.
Can't have that.
I'll be right back.
Well,
Ah,
as Victor munches on his cake, he kind of, says, "So, where's my room?" Sorry to intrude and break the atmosphere. Very serious and all. Right. Okay. I'll just go find a butler. No, don't mind me.
Alfred.
Alfred steps into the room and escorts Victor out to his room.
Bear, throw that man in the dungeon.
Uh-oh, not this again.
Brandon would do that.
All right. The wonderful place.
My happy place.
All right. So, what is the plan?
Maxwell.
Okay, I know. I think I know what the plan is now.
What's up?
The bears placed the man who murdered Victor in the dungeon. Do with that as you will.
Thank you, Volan.
Mm. If you feel so inclined, get information out of him as you go. Might give him false hope if you promise him things.
Of course.
Just some casual advice.
Just
Yes, casual.
torture know-how.
Yeah.
All right. What is the plan for the rest of you?
I am going to bed and regain some of my spells.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
I don't have
will
anything
be
else
a
to
new
do
day, right?
for the cock meeting.
What was that, Dad? The last part?
It will be a new day, right?
Yes. The next day rolls around. Yes.
Okay. Where is it again?
All right. But Volin, Bernard.
I'll have a quick word with Alexandra as they go to bed, but that can wait.
All right.
Someone else has something before we go to bed.
Is anyone looking at Bernard? Like remove Karis maybe, or just if not, then he's going to bed. He doesn't care. The bear.
You notice Volan had been looking at Bernard with a strange expression on his face. It's up to you if you want to roll an insight to try and learn something.
I'll
Like-
roll insight.
That was my role for
Probably
the
won't do it.
Yeah, you're good.
recharges.
Yeah, you're good.
Come on.
12.
His current, I'll treat it as his current passive deception. kind
Yep,
of
it
thing,
should-
or
it should- it
persuasion.
should be- it
It's
should be.
basically 13 right now, so you're one below.
I thought Alexander was better at insight.
All right. Well, we're, I mean, whatever. It's fine.
It's not exactly important, yeah.
Yeah,
but
that's fine.
more so if someone's curious on Volan's thoughts on Bernard's condition.
Okay, I think I'll entice you. Victor's gonna find, like, come out of his room and kind of just see what's going on. And, as he kind of got lost for a moment. And he's gonna ask you, Volan. You see Maxwell around?
Looks
I think he went to
around.
bed.
Oh, I didn't. Huh. Well,
I don't know
that's-
actually. I don't actually know if he did. I just don't know where he is. So I'm just guessing.
Well,
He's in a room close to the bear.
gotcha. Oh, okay. Speaking of that bear, look, I don't want to be rude or anything. I imagine he's a great friend of you guys, but was he always like that?
No,
No,
Got it. Okay.
some sort of curse.
he needs to be fixed.
Okay. So he doesn't need to be neutered. Got it.
No.
Does
Okay.
not.
And
Okay.
Volan looks very annoyed at that comment. When Victor makes it.
My
Especially for
bad.
the second time.
Yeah. I mean, sorry. I've never seen a bear person before, so I'm not too sure.
He's not an animal.
I mean, if you think about it, we're all animals, right?
Okay, man.
Okay, I'm gonna take my leave. I'm sorry. Thank you for the housing. I am gonna try to not get lost, and I'm gonna
To
walk.
try not to piss off Volan or the bear.
Yeah.
That's the best advice I can give you.
5
Noted.
minutes at Alexandra's.
Yeah.
He's just gonna shout, "Let me know. Tell Maxwell to come to my room when you find him." I guess I don't know. I
Are
can't.
you gonna neuter him too?
Oh. I'm sorry. He kind of walks away. All right.
Volan will head to Alexandra's room, I guess.
Yeah, I
He's
forgot you
still
get.
in
Don't you guys
Yep.
sleep in the same room anyways?
Yep.
Jeez. Yeah.
Yep.
there.
All right. As that happens, Maxwell, you want to describe a little bit what's going on with your one-on-one?
The spy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go up to. I imagine he is in the torture chamber.
Yep. The BDSM room. Yep.
Yep, of course. So Maxwell, I imagine he's awake now.
Yep. He's most definitely awake.
Okay. Maxwell's gonna go up to him and say, "All right, so you're gonna tell me everything you know about the Eye of the Shadow hideout. I'm gonna give you one chance to do so, and if you do, maybe I'll feel charitable and let you run back to the rat's nest.
I mean, what do you want to know?
I want the whole layout
Oh,
where
hey,
all the guards are posted, where all the traps are located.
there's no traps. The guards change every day.
Their postings. Where are they posted?
Like, in the city or in the hideout?
The hideout
I mean,
and the city.
city I couldn't tell you, but we're all spread out all over. For the hideout, I mean, everyone's changed every day. You'll never get too familiar with one place you get posted. But second in command would probably be able to tell you more. I'm no second in command.
What are you?
Just a lowly guy who has to watch over some prisoners.
Maxwell's gonna insight check.
Sure. With a 9, you kind of just figured that he really isn't coding his words. But it's hard to tell with these sly type of guys.
Maxwell's gonna ask how many members are in the hideout.
Well, there's a lot of us, for sure. I don't think it really matters at the end of the day.
I disagree.
As give him a stern shakedown. He's getting the message, and he's gonna tell you. Well, I'll say there's 3 floors to the hideout. You guys, I don't know how you came in from the backside, but I was on the lowest floor possible. The floor where.
What else is on the lowest floor?
Well, there's a staircase that goes up. 2, it was the workshop. Your whoever that person was, Victor, right? That's his name.
Yes.
That's what I.
His eyes at him.
Yeah. Victor's workshop was down there. He did some good stuff for us, you know. Really good stuff.
Sure he did.
Yep. That shadow powder. Wow. Didn't think it would have been possible. Also was able to he was able to show us the benefits of enhancement to those children. They show them some some growth. Gave them an extra growth hormone for sure.
Which children?
Oh, many children.
Like what kind? Where do you have them?
Well, you're not gonna like my answer, but you know, all the kids in the slums, people that no one cares about.
Any slaves?
Not too sure. I don't recall seeing any slaves. though, I know we do partake in slavery to some extent. I'm not a big fan personally, but job's a job.
But he's fine with selling kids dangerous drugs. Nice.
I mean, trend, bro, they need it.
There we go.
But
Jeez.
yeah. But yeah, I
What about
mean, go ahead.
What about the second and first floor?
Well, I haven't been much on the second, but you know, the first floor is, you would imagine, is how you get into the other floors. You could say that I know some people are stationed in the second floor. I wasn't one of them. Never have been. Couldn't tell you. Other than I know it goes up and it goes down.
Side type.
Yes, that's how levels in buildings work. Get to the middle one, it goes up and it goes down.
He definitely seems to be withholding some information, but whether it's relevant or not, it's hard to say. This guy knows the situation he's in, so that's kind of what you pick up.
I don't think you're telling me everything. You're gonna tell me everything, okay?
You really want the nitty gritty, no matter how unimportant it
Yes.
is?
Everything.
Whatever. Sure. All right. The second floor has a large amount of our barracks and as well as some part of the vault. Nothing too fancy. The barracks, though, is mostly just as that it's a room where we train some people up. Mostly the ones in need, ones who come crawling to us when they need more of it. You ever heard of a pyramid scheme?
Yes.
I guess yeah, there are some things set up that kind of have people crawling back to us, and those people get what they want, and I can just, you know, whatever your Victor person makes, the powder, and they have to do stuff for us. And it's such a wonderful cycle, I would imagine. Seeing these people lose their
It's more like
minds.
a pyramid scheme anyway. It's like,
Wow.
yeah, it's like goes
It's more of like
it shouldn't go around.
First floor, I mean, it's just how you get in, really. I think you saw one of the ways to get in. I imagine that's how you got in the first place. You somehow ended up on the third floor. The lowest floor. But yeah, that's all I got to say.
Are you absolutely certain?
Oh, I'm certain.
Well then, it appears I no longer have a use for you.
Mhm.
Maxwell is gonna pull out a vial of acid from
Oh,
his
yeah.
Wait. This isn't what I...
Yeah.
No. I gave you what you wanted. I'm not going out like this.
But you
Even-
are.
I even gave Victor a clean death. And this is how I'm gonna be treated?
Yes.
Fuck you, buddy.
You're a sick human. Demented.
Well, we'll see who's on the winning side.
You will indeed. And
Not you.
he's gonna take the vial of acid and pour it on like right above his chest,
Mhm.
kind of where his throat and chest meet, and then just kind of walk away as he
Yeah, as he
dies in agony.
yeah, as he screams in agony, he tries to let out one word or like a few final words, but he ultimately fails to do so and kind of just laughs as he laughs and dies at the same time while in pain.
Laughs and dies at the same time. What a way to go out.
Laughs and dies. Hey.
But yeah. Now there's a rotting corpse in the BDSM dungeon.
Next to the exploded corpse.
Yeah.
Right.
Just the way we like it.
Adds a bit of character for the next time somebody comes through.
Oh, I bet.
The decor.
I bet. All right. Where are you off to now, Maxwell?
Probably to Victor's room or something.
Gotcha.
I forget. It was Victor a part of the Merchants Guild? No,
He was an independent,
independent.
but unlike Victor, you do navigate through Alexandra's manor estate unimpeded, and you find the room that he's in.
Well, I knock on the door.
You hear a swift response as the door opens up, and it's Victor. He says, "Oh, Maxwell, finally you're here. Come in, come in."
Yeah, I walk in.
Ah, it's been a long day, huh?
Indeed, it has. I'm just glad you're all right.
Well, I think I definitely did lose something in that whole process. I'm not sure. I can't really name it off the top of my head, though.
Hmm. No, no idea at all.
No, I'm having a tough time remembering, really. I'm not sure as to why.
Let me look.
Sure.
Try to detect magic.
As you spend your time ritual casting it, I assume. You
I don't know. We're about a long rest. I could just
okay.
do it.
As you do that, you find nothing wrong with him. He's unaffected by magic. Again, does pose the same or impose the same question as to if there's maybe something mentally there. In the same case for like in the same case for Bernard, who knows?
Perhaps you're cursed as well as the bear.
Oh, I hope not. I don't want to end up like him.
I think it might be different, but can't say for certain yet.
Well, look at you, all grown up now. Are you gonna be a doctor?
Something like that.
I mean, you could probably, have multiple professions. Maybe call it a multi-class. You know what I mean?
Call it a multi.
And increase your
yes.
value in this world.
Yes.
So speaking of the shop, I mean, how did it really look?
It was pretty well thrashed. Everything was destroyed. Windows smashed in.
Did they find the secret compartment?
No, that was intact.
Well, you go back. There's actually a secret compartment that I would like you to go get. I've always been meaning to give it to you at some point. And I guess now's probably more than appropriate to give it to you. I thought when I thought I would retire a lot later, but I think I'm gonna have to retire pretty early. And well, if you want the shop, it's yours. Obviously, not in the best shape, but you can use it as you please.
Of course. I'm sure I can restore it. You could say I've walked into a lot of money in the past couple of months.
Good deeds, I take it.
Deeds indeed.
Awesome. That's what I like to see. That poor boy from the slums. Look at you now.
Uh-huh.
So distinguished. Getting bullied for his height.
Yep.
Hopefully not getting bullied by these guys. I hope.
Certainly not. No. They're a good group of compatriots.
Seems that way, though they seem to have a side to them that you don't want to piss off. And I might have done that.
You'll be okay. Volan is a bit, how do you say?
He's not normal.
Of course not.
But I don't think
Very
anyone in
prickly.
your guys' troop is particularly normal. You got a bear person, you got a noble, and then you have a commoner like yourself. I mean, quite a bunch for sure.
And Falcon's always talking to himself.
Yeah, he has that weird aura around him. I don't know what it is.
Me neither.
Well, whatever that thing is tomorrow you have, I hope you guys have good luck or whatever.
I
It seems
appreciate
important.
It is. Volan had a bit of a spat with the town guards and executed one of their commanders.
His job. So he's a
What's that?
murderer.
It's a little more complicated than that. We were being unlawfully detained.
It's still murder, I think. I'm no law expert, though. I'm not gonna say anything else. I don't want to get on that Volan's bad side either. I don't know. Maybe he's listening.
I doubt it.
Going outside the door.
Well, Maxwell, I think you have every tool in your belt to succeed tomorrow. I believe in you.
You could say I have the right tool for the job.
Well,
Of course, I expect Volan to make short work of this luck fellow.
Did you say luck?
Yeah,
I wasn't really paying attention. But luck is ooh, that might be tough.
how come?
I don't know how long Volan has been around doing his thing, but luck's a name I've heard even when I was younger, like 10 years ago.
Hmm. What does he do?
Well,
What is he known for?
see, he's kind of known as like Renan. He's almost folk hero like. He's known for solving problems to many things. I believe there's even stories. There's stories of him being like even how do I call it? Stopping a civil war down south or something like that. I don't know. He's definitely earned a reputation for himself, but he's definitely skilled if it's the luck I know from 10 years ago. Or heard of, at least. I believe he has the ability to make a clone of himself.
Hmm.
He's quite a skilled fighter.
see you. I'll have to inform Volan. Hopefully, it'll help prepare him if he knows what he's up against.
That might be wise. But I'm just an alchemist, so I don't know.
Of course. But I'll take your word for it.
Well, I hope that Volan prays to whatever god he serves or worships. Might need it.
About
I
Yeah.
wonder. I don't know if Maxwell would know exactly
About what?
Volan's.
Oh, this thing.
Yeah. I don't know if he knows if he's godless or not.
Don't think so.
What? When you brought him back, you saw him deface his amulet.
That's true. Yeah.
He hasn't spoken anything of it, at least to you.
Yeah. I'm not so sure if he'll be praying or not. He's been acting strange ever since we came back from the Lake of Memories.
You went into the Lake of Memories.
Yeah,
Why?
all the way to the bottom. We had to visit Alexandra's ancestral tomb. It's a long story.
There's an ancestral tomb down there?
Yes.
No wonder you got all this pocket change.
Mhm.
Well, it is what it is, I guess. Nobles will have some way to get rich quick, I guess.
Of course they will.
Well, I think I should head to bed, Maxwell. You should get your rest as well.
I'll see you in the morning, Victor.
Yep, see you then.
Maxwell is going to leave Victor's room and go over to Bolin and Alexandra's.
Okay. Also, I do want to remind you, Kane, you do have Blizzard's Codex, by the way.
Yes, I do.
Wizards Code.
Do you remember what it does? Do you remember what it does?
It does a lot of things.
There's only there's one thing about it that's probably particularly good.
Where is it? Can't I find it? Ah, there it is. Oh, I get to cast a spell of my choice. That's cool. Yeah, I'll do that. Remove curses below 5th level, right?
Shit! God damn it! I put my life.
Yeah, I'd like to cast remove curse from Wizard's Arcane Codex on Bernard.
Isn't he in bed?
I'm gonna go wake him up. I'm not even gonna wake him up. I'm not even gonna wake him up. I'm gonna sneak into his room and cast it on him, and then leave without him knowing. And he's gonna wake up and be fine. No one's gonna know. I'm not telling anyone.
Okay.
Copy.
Sure. Sure.
No, like Alexander's like laying in bed, about to go to sleep, and then she's like, "Wait a minute, book. I forgot.
Knowledge.
Knowledge book."
So, do I get my languages back? Do I get my intelligence back? What do I get?
You can get your languages back.
So, do I have to do stealth to like not be
Mm.
caught?
I mean, it depends. I mean, you can stealth around. Bernard will be not. He won't be able to detect you anyways because he's unconscious by sleeping.
Okay.
I was gonna say it's probably just
I'll probably stealth so Volan doesn't hear me leave or come back. All right.
Well,
Isn't it his job
wants
to literally
have
look at
a
you?
word with you, so he's
Well,
currently
he
awake
has to
at the
sleep.
time.
Okay.
This might be done after what Volan wants to say to you.
Okay. Yeah. Probably.
Because right now he's well, when he wants to talk to you, he's like sitting up in the bed you put in there for him,
Yep.
kind of working on his armor. So assuming this happens after the fact.
Yeah. This will happen after I talk to you. After you go to sleep, I will I will do this.
This will probably lead into this. Lead into that action pretty well because
All right.
you see, as Alexander prepares for her bed, you just see Volan sitting there in his armor, doing some light maintenance on it before he just speaks up, kind of weirdly suddenly, and just go. You need to find a way to fix the bear.
Oh, I'm working on it.
It needs to be done.
The closest lead we have is the bishop.
You will be of no use in that regard. But it needs to be done.
It'll get done.
Good. I've trusted him with something and he needs to remember it.
I see. What was it?
Murder.
Murder of whom?
A certain monster if I don't survive.
And who is this monster?
Persuasion check.
Alright.
Good at these, I swear. There you go.
Owen pours his heart out.
All right,
Some
buddy.
of the top-
I pull up a chair next to his bed. I'm like, all right, I'm here. I'm gonna take a while to talk this one out. I give Owen's life story.
Yeah, you get a little bit of it.
Yeah.
There's an orc out there. He's a pirate. A
I see.
captain. His name is Grim Grag. He needs to die by my hand, and failing that, the bears if I don't make it.
I see. Well, now that I know that, I will make sure that he sees that through if it's necessary.
Good. Besides, the bear is a warrior. He shouldn't be reduced to whatever this is.
Whatever has him cursed will be reversed.
Good. You see him quiet down and continue working on his armor.
All right.
And I suppose this is when you do take your time to do the thing.
Yes.
Okay.
I will tell Volan to get some rest. He's gonna need it for tomorrow. You don't want a point of exhaustion during your fight.
I already have one.
Well, you definitely need to sleep then and get rid of it.
What did he-
Volan will eventually go to bed, though you notice he waits for you to seemingly fall asleep.
Yep. Alexander lays in bed
Performance check?
thinking. You want me to do a deception check?
Yeah, that works too. I don't think, yeah, you're good.
God damn.
Definitely asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just stands so perfectly still.
Yeah. So yeah. She'll just, like lay in bed thinking like on how to fix Bernard, and like eventually come to the realization that the book can let me cast any spell. And then remembers that remove curse is a spell that exists. So she will sneak out of bed and take the book and cast remove curse on Bernard.
The sleeping giant. All right.
And then sneak back to bed and go to
sure.
sleep.
Sure. Maxwell, was there anything else that you wanted to do?
I think I'll just tell Volan in the morning when I drug him up about like just with my experimental elixirs, and, stuff like that, my spells.
Yes, of course.
Also, I need to find out if you can bet on trial by combat.
Why does it always
That
come
is-
down to this?
Well, because he's my boy, and I'm rigging the fight.
Oh,
So
right.
or I'm trying to fix the fight, right?
Also, what is Volan gonna do with the money if he doesn't win, right?
That's true.
Might as well go all in.
Yeah.
Because he's going all in.
Yep.
Anyways, yeah. Maxwell will go to bed.
Okay. And then I will allow you guys to long rest then.
Woo!
I'm
Go
gonna roll up
away,
my
exhaustion.
second experimental elixir, number 5.
Burger King, foot lettuce.
Alright, do you need to roll?
Oh, that's a flight one. Let's go.
Oh shit. What
Do you
was
need
that?
to roll things now to heal? I forgot to.
No, you don't.
I have a resilience.
Okay,
Oh wait, no, you do. Yeah, it's the hit dice. You need to use hit dice to heal. Yeah, I forgot.
Alright, now do that.
All right.
That's good enough.
Are we doing the cock meeting today?
Do you want it to happen today, or do you want it to happen next time?
I think next session would be better. I don't know.
Okay.
I assume it's gonna take a while.
Yeah, it will happen next session. But yeah, okay.
I assume I'm no longer exhausted as well.
Yes, I have to manually remove
I only
it.
had the 1 point, so.
Yep. Okay.
I'll make sure.
Should be good. Okay.
Wait, next
All
week?
right. Do you guys want to play next week?
I could.
Sure.
All right, next week it is then. We should be all good.
Do it.
Okay.
Boy.
I gotta remember I'm gonna juice up Volan as well.
Better write. Okay, you guys, write your notes. Write your notes. That's all I'm saying.
AJ,
Yes. What's up?
before I make my spell selection, are there any spells that should have been removed from my spell sheet?
I think I already did it, if I recall. I'm pretty sure I updated your prepared spells. Can't remember though.
I see like new spells, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the spells that the thing gave me. But did you remove what you needed to remove as well?
I think I did, because the one that you get as part of your subclass, right?
Some of them. Like I
Because
get
some of them overlap because with the homebrew thing, right?
for example, I still have hold person.
Yes.
Should I still have hold person?
Paladin spell list? Paladin.
Oh, only generally was
Yeah.
the Conquest Paladin and the Oath of Vengeance Paladin. So I don't know if I should still have that. I still want it, but or spiritual weapon as
yes,
well.
it's just for Oath of Vengeance, Conquest, and Oath of Redemption. So I guess that would go bye-bye.
No, is spiritual weapon the same?
It
I just want to
probably
know
is.
which spells I can bring to the table before I choose.
Gotcha. I'll double check. Oath of Conquest spells that they get. Yeah, spiritual weapon is one of them as well. Let's delete this. And command and armor of Agathis. I think you get command anyways. Armor of Agathis, I think that is something you've got. Yeah. Alright.
I thought Paladin's only able to change on level up. Oh, wait, did you change it? I think you changed it, right?
I changed what spells I can prepare per day, but the list of spells I got
Right.
changed because my subclass changed.
Right.
Because he said, fuck his god.
Yes.